Close the goddamn cupboards. What's going on, everybody? Ricky with Videohomicide back with another live show. All right, it's actually a proper Saturday night or Friday night smoke sesh. Um, just put Kayla to sleep, and now I wanted to come on and just shoot the shit for a little bit, see what's going down. I've actually been watching movies recently, which is a fucking nice change of pace. Cheers. It's wild because the first couple of um, you know, contributor copies of Cinema 187 that I've sent out have actually arrived at their destinations, and I shipped them like the other day, so that's insane. But I'm shipping from, you know, London to Toronto, which is a 2 hour drive, so I didn't expect it to fucking, you know, didn't expect it to take too long. But yeah, man, been a fucking hell of a week. The week didn't feel like it went by too slow. It felt like pretty fucking fast, so not bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. And it was actually a 2 movie week for me, which is insane because I haven't watched like 2 movies in 1 week in so long. It feels like just because when I get home, we pretty much just throw on some bullshit on TV, on whatever the fuck Roku, whatever. Got like this Roku TV, and it's like a smart TV, I guess. So it ain't that fucking smart. Yeah, it's just been rainy as fuck the last couple days, but I didn't really let anybody know that I was going live because I don't know how long I'm gonna fucking be on tonight. But I definitely wanted to pop by and just, you know, especially once we get inside, I gotta talk about 187 number 5 because it's in print and it's available for sale right now. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone thinks of it. Like Cammy got her copy and she said that she loves it, so that's dope. I'm happy that it's making its way out, and just once it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. You know what I mean? So it's fun to think that it's like out there in the world. It's actually on like every continent except for fucking Antarctica. Because the motherfuckers in Australia, motherfuckers in uh all over the UK and fucking Asia, not Asia, but the fuck was I gonna say? I guess that continent doesn't count, but whatever. Mm. Radioactive blob fuel, it's going down, homie. I was just remember how I told you the other day I shipped your fucking zine? Well, I shipped Cammy's the same day and she got hers already, so like that's insane. That's quick shipping. Proper joint today. I'm in Kayla's office right now. You want to see some crazy shit? Well, it's not crazy, but look at all these jars of stuff. Pretty fucking unreal. Put this joint out for now. Pretty fucking stoned already. I've been smoking vape for like the last hour. My dog's going nuts. Yeah, they're jars of like different herbs and shit. I couldn't tell you. Like might be able to point out a few things that I recognize, but the one night we were in there and I was like pointing at every jar and she like knew everything. Like obviously she would because it's her stuff. So. All right. Come on, boys, in here. Hold on a sec, radio. I just gotta set some lookables up. Boys, you coming in or what? Yeah, so this is all of 187 number 5 right in this thing right here. That's every copy that exists, except for the ones I already shipped and the one that I put away from my own stash. Really, really looking forward to, you know, radio, you especially, because like you put like a whole fucking comic into it, so it's pretty unreal. I think if I need anything else for a fucking squat. Boom. I like doing these off my phone because then I'm in more control. You know what I mean? Okay. So they look super. Oh, dude, they're super fat. They're fucking. I think. Hold on, let me tell you. 7 number 5. Pages for print. There's 20. There's 20 pages. There's 20 pieces of 20 pieces of paper, and each piece of paper holds 4 pages in the zine. So whatever the fuck that math is, that's what it is. But 20 pieces of paper, dude. They're like, I'm gonna have to get a better stapler because this one, it's just, it ain't. I don't know. I'll give it another little time before I do anything drastic and get rid of it. But it's just not going through them, and it's like causing a pain in the ass in the production process. Because like the other day when I had every copy like in this room like laid out, like there was like fucking 9 here, 9 back there, 9 there, a bunch on the table. It was mental, and I'm telling you, man, putting them. I was sweating by the end. I was like, holy fuck, like, because you got to stack 20 pieces. Like first, I had to put everything in order, like all the stacks of paper in order, and then I had to create each fucking zine. You know, it was a nightmare. 80 pages, yeah. So it's an 80 pager. And you know what? I'm charging $30 fucking US for it. I don't care. That is the fucking like that's the only way that this can be doable for me right now. But the thing is, tomorrow and radio, I'll tell you what it is later on, but I'm getting something tomorrow. And it's gonna definitely help in the production of the zines and stuff, because I want to fucking I want to print like a bunch of more like issue 1 and issue. Well, I'll just say it right now. I'm getting a new printer tomorrow. Because I want to get issue 1 back in. I want to get them all back in print so people, if they want, can buy all. Like, I had better luck selling them all as a bundle than I did selling them individually ever. So, you know, I want to be able to make that possible because I like, you know, I like to be able to bundle them together. And I actually found like this. I sent your shit in this radio, like these envelopes right here. They're perfect. They're 5 3/4 by 9 1/2, and that's like perfect for zines. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually gonna bust out a copy of number 5. This is a fresh. I gotta hide this because there's my address on it. Don't mind the move some of this shit so it's not a complete disaster. Place is a bit of a write-off right now, especially the desk. Okay, so let me switch this around. Turn on this light. There it is, man. 187. The only thing, like that eyeball kind of got it a little bit, like, you know, it was hard to get it formatted correctly, but it turned out pretty sick. It's thick. I think it's bigger than the last one for sure. I don't remember how many. Hold on a second. I'll just show you. Like, this is crazy, man, because like this is. I did a full-on letter from the editor, hand lettered, and then I'm not gonna like say which order anything happens because you can just discover it for yourself. But yeah, I'll show you the centerfold though. There was nothing that was like a full-on thing that could be, because I wanted it to be like an art. I didn't want it to be my shit because I was like, that's like, you know, I just don't want to hog that spot or whatever. So Richie the Caterpillar and Carl Dahmer take the center. I think both these pieces kick fucking ass. Seating of a Ghost, and this is Itchy the Killer. Hold on a minute. Pour some of this beverage. It's crazy because like I haven't smoked on a Friday night smoke sesh since the apartment, so I feel fucking crazy. good weather's coming. I plan on doing one of these like out by the fire one day because I think that would be fun. Turn this off. But yeah, issue 5 currently in print, $30 US, gets it shipped to you. If you want to get this and a copy of issue 4, definitely swing you a deal. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about like making a little kind of like animated like advertisement for the zines that I sneak into the videos, like the YouTube videos, because I don't know what that Django video, like what kind of weight it held, but this is crazy because this never fucking happens. Like, there's the views, so 56 views for that Django video, but watch this when I refresh it. Fucking 118. So like that video is doing fucking good, man. And I forgot to mention one of the best things about that movie to me that I didn't know. Well, not one of the best things, but a really interesting thing was the assistant director was Ruggiero Deodato on the first Django film. The guy that directed Cannibal Holocaust and a bunch of other fabulous. Oh, I thought there was a crack in this glass. I was like, no way. I forgot to mention that in the video, and now I feel like a fucking novice. Because even when I put Django on, me and Kayla were sitting there, I'm like, I'll throw this movie on because she was already like passing out. And I see Deodato's name, I'm like, no fucking way. You think it would be better to go the chopping heads route and do a compiled issue? I don't, because here's the thing. Here's what prompted me to get this printer. The print shop that I've used for years is just went down fucking hill. And I understand why they wouldn't print the Garbage Pail Kid cards because of like the copyright thing. I didn't really think of that. I just thought like I didn't even really think they were gonna like look at it. I thought they were just gonna print it. You know what I mean? I've never had problems at that place ever once. And then all of a sudden, like the last couple, like I've printed thousands of stickers from that company. M&T is what it's called. And I used to just go in there with a USB stick and be like, I want to print that and that and that on the sticker paper. And she'd be like, no problem. Go around back, come back with my shit. And then I would leave right there. Like, and it was like a maximum like 15-minute wait was probably the longest I ever waited. And I would have hundreds of stickers and I would cut them out myself. But like the last couple times they're like, oh, we got to fucking, like they're just basically fucking around because they don't want to do it. Because all like the OGs must have left or something. Because we used to go there. Kayla got every time she ever got business cards printed, she got them printed there. And it's like, it just went, it's too, I'm not waiting weeks for a reply from a fucking, some place I'm trying to give money to. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give you fucking money and you guys are making it difficult. I get it with the garbage pail things, but the other ones and all that shit, like why do I gotta wait this long for you guys to approve that? And then when they finally sent me the email, I just looked at it and I was like, what the fuck? Fuck you. Anyways, I didn't mean to rant about that too fucking long, but other than that, what's going on with you fuckers? Radio, what's cracking, man? You know what I watched today? This is random as fuck, but there's Edward Furlong podcast he does with some fucking guy. Like, it's not his podcast, but the podcast is called Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. And I really dug it. It's crazy. And I like that Michael Rosenbaum guy. I never have heard of him. I've seen him in movies before, but I've never heard of the fuck. Yeah, it takes nothing to print out a pages. It takes nothing. So tomorrow I'm going to get this fucking printer. I've got it picked out. And I'm excited about that. Because then I can print everything right out of this fucking studio, man. I don't have to leave. And fucking go and oh, fuck, man. Shit is, like, not cheap. Like, even, like the thing is that, like, the biggest, like, thing that made me know Staples is just, like, the biggest fucking burn on the planet. You can't scan there for, like, it costs 78 cents per scan. And it's like, the scan should be free, man. It's crazy. 78 cents. Go to support your local libraries. They'll let you scan for free. You got to pay for the print, which is understandable, but you know, and plus like having to like get everything printed, like, oh my god, just be it right here, boom, you don't have to leave. collate them as they come out and all that shit. Like, I don't mind having to put them all together in one time, but dude, it took me like an hour and a half to do all those. And like I said, I was having problems with the stapler and just, you know, because it won't go through that many fucking pieces of paper anymore. I'll have to get a new one. It used to, like, maybe because this one's super thick, but I've had that problem with issue 4, and that one, issue 4 is like half the size. It's fucked. Everything's so fucking just like expensive. But like I said, I want to get those earlier issues back in print to be able to sell them as the bundle, because I think people will buy like the bundle will be worth it more. You know what I mean? Plus, people have hit me up about it, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't got any. I don't have 1, 2, or 3. You know, I got some I got copies of issue 2, a few of them, but they're black and white, and it's like, you know, it's a full color zine. It looks cool in black and white still, but I don't, you know. Oh yeah, what was I going to do? I feel like I'm fucking looking straight up into the air because of this goddamn TV. Furlong seems like he's lived an interesting life. I've been running a circus. I've just been running a circus. I was out of staples after printing a mock-up of issue 1. I was out of staples. Oh, because because it's so thick or whatever the fuck. Issue 1, man. I want to get that back cracking, man. And like the thing is, like, there's these zine fairs happening and stuff, and it's like, oh man, I don't really know if it's like, I don't want to have to spend it like I spent the first table I ever did $20. Boom, I made like maybe 150 or some bullshit. But I don't want to go if it's like $100 and then like sit there and like, uh, not everyone has the same sense of humor as me. Not everyone has the same, you know, like you're kind of surrounded by stuff that, like, you're lucky that people are like, this is no bullshit. Like when I was at that table, like people, like young kids, like not kids, but like probably like high school or like late high school, early college, people that I thought would like think it's fucking hilarious, like walk past it, wouldn't even look at me. You know what I mean? I think they thought I was like a fucking what's it called? White supremacist, you know. But then later on, my brother showed up and he was sitting there at the table with me. And we were shooting the shit, and you know, it was a good time. But I don't know, it's just weird, super weird. I don't, like I said, I want to spend $100 and then go fucking sit there and just have a bunch of like hipsters walk past me and like not buy my shit, but buy like a fucking photocopy of something offline that's been, you know, printed on a fucking doily. Yeah, man, 2 comics are some of the best. It's been windy as shit here. Oh, dude, it's so fucking windy here right now. Westerns are in. No, I ended up paying $11 for 1 issue of 187. Yeah, that's basically what it costs here for of issue 1. It's like, fuck. It's too much, man. I printed my last bullshit at those places. Now I'm fucking doing it from home as of tomorrow. It's crazy how they get away with that type of shit. What does this do? Oh. It's weird because doing it off my phone like this, I feel like it's really in my face. I gotta put it. I've been holding it, so I feel like it's really in my face. There we go. That's better. Now I can kind of leisurely do this. A video that I intend on making, like in the next little bit, is definitely a walkthrough of that 2023 sketchbook, just to get that done. Because I kind of want to, like, I feel like I'm feeling creative, like video wise. So I think I'm feeling like, you know, making some vids like of shit that I don't have to like watch. You know what I mean? Because like I love making videos about films. Don't get me wrong. And I had a lot of fun watching Django and Great Silence, but those ones, like, I couldn't, because I thought maybe I should be on a spaghetti western roll, and I'll make videos about Good, the Bad, and the Ugly and all that shit, or Fistful of Dollars more specifically. But I haven't watched it since the house, like living back at the house, so I don't really want to. You can get some good paper for about $11 a pack. It might not be the route for 187, but you might want to try some out. Well, 187 has been 100% printed on Staples printer paper, like just the basic bullshit, but it's because it was with a fucking quality ass printer. But like the one I'm getting tomorrow, it's a fucking laser jet. It's a nice one, man. I'm looking forward to printing some shit. I think the first thing I'm gonna print out is a copy of Filthy Rope. Like I want to get a stack of white paper and a stack of red paper, because I want to do a run of like some of the like other zines that I've made, but like with a red cover. You know what I mean? So it's like it's colored already, and like the inside's white. That'd be sick. What are you doing back there, buddy? Fucking both the boys are in here with me tonight. They're probably fucking high as a kite. I need to get caught up on the Western vids. Yeah, check those movies out, man. Like they're fucking quality good. Especially like that fucking Great Silence. Like I heard, like I know I'd started it before, never finished it, but when I watched it, I was like, damn. Like that's one of those ones where you're like, damn, at the end. I need to get caught up. Oh, I just read that one. But nah, man. Oh, before I forget, those envelopes I was talking about for shipping the zines, when I found out they worked good, I went back and bought 40 more. You know, the quality as fuck. And I had to get more tape, so I got a fucking roll of this tape from the dollar store, and I got this tape. Yeah, very fucking crazy shit. There was a plotting printer for sale here for $300. I don't know how much a roll costs, but you could pretty much print any size. Yeah, like a risograph one, plotting printer. Like, yeah, dollar store. Dollar store does fucking rule, man. The dollar store rules. But the thing about the dollar store is, like, if you go there, like, everything's so cheap that, like, if I go to the buck store, unless I'm just running in for work and, like, grabbing, like, a fucking, like a snack or something, like, that's quick. But, like, if I go in there and I walk around, I'm, like, I'm walking out with, like, $30 worth of shit every time. And I'm like, fuck. Standing there at the fucking cashier, fucking, oh, $30. But you get a, well, now the dollar store is kind of fucking going up in prices. Certain shit is too much. There's stuff that's $5 there now. I know there's dollar stores that you guys got in the States, they sell ground beef. I would not buy ground beef from the dollar store. That's one thing. It just prints off a huge spool so you can make a legit magazine. That would be sick. The one I'm getting, the biggest it prints out to is 8.5 by 14. Which is just like, you know, it's kind of like the only time that I could really think about using that is if someone did like a fucking like crazy long spread of like a huge fucking piece that like you could like fold, you know what I mean? Like the center fold would be like a double fold out. Like how sick would that be? I want to really get more involved in like you know, like the intricacies of like high quality scanning as well, because the scanner that's attached to this printer scans up to 1200 DPPI, which is a fucking high quality. I think that this 187 number 5, I think it's printed in 600 or some shit like that. I don't know. Or it's the file folder of like the actual file, I think, is 600. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, 1200 is the fucking thing. Dollar stores. Everything is actually $1.25. I've never seen ground beef even at like Dollar General. Yeah, well, I've seen fucking videos of guys. Oh, crack my back. I've seen videos of motherfuckers that are doing these like weird fucking food challenges or whatever, and they go to this dollar store and they got ground beef and all kinds of shit. Like that's something that I would be, no, that's too phony. It can't be ground beef. It's some kind of fucking poison. Most of your standard prints cap at 600 DPI. Yeah. So that could be what this is. That's what I mean. I'm so excited to have my own printer, man. I haven't had one, like a proper, like a good one, like ever since I was making zines, like a nice laser printer to, you know, give you a little spoiler. This isn't like a crazy spoiler, but so that's the title page for my comic, Blood Drunk. And then title page for your comic. I'm pretty positive it's 100% in order, but just to make you satisfied and make myself satisfied. 666 if this is all good so far. Page 2, 3. Yeah, I'll show you later because I don't want to fucking spoil the whole thing, but I know that everything's good. It's gonna be fine. 666. One of the biggest pains in the asses of making fucking zines is putting everything in order to print, because it's like, oh my god. I figured it out now. Like, I've done it so many goddamn times. Like, there's a formula, you know, and you basically, like, if this is a piece of paper, right? Your title page, your cover page is on this side, and then your back cover, and then when you flip it, this is your page 1, and, like, it just flips. It's weird. I don't know. It's definitely an art form. I still want to get involved in the, another little spoiler. I still want to get involved with the perfect binding and stuff, but I won't go through that fucking place. Cammy, shout out to Cammy with the Untold Story. Shout out to Dunwich Creations. So many fucking sick artists. Like I said, there's so much jam-packed shit in here. Like, there's 2 full-length, well, they're full fucking stories, basically. So, like, 2 comics, bunch of art. I'm really proud of this one, man. Tons of people are involved. Like, that's, like, the main thing to me. Like, even I put Sparks' action figure of me in there, because I just thought it was so fucking funny. Hell yeah. I've seen milk and eggs, but usually you have to pay more than $1. See, I've never seen milk or eggs at a dollar store. That's hardcore, man. That's gambling. That's gambling with your fucking pooper, man. Because I feel like if you fucking get some eggs and fucking milk from the buck store, go home and open up the fucking milk and it pours out like wax, like leaves like a waxy film in the cup. Yeah, sorting everything is a nightmare. I don't know how you go about that, but for me, it's like a book exploded on my floor. Dude, it was ridiculous. I had 35 copies I made in one sitting, and there was paper everywhere because everything was printed 1 page at a time, so I just had stacks of every page, and it was a bona fide nightmare. I even was gonna like record some of it, but then I was like, no, because I was like, oh, I'll wait till like I got a few pages deep, and then all of a sudden I was like, okay, this is a lot of work, because it was pure like just like boom, 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 like just laying them out. It felt like a psychopath. I gotta sit back because I feel like a psychopath just sitting here. Like, there we go. All right, let's see what we got on the old computy woot. Bunch of horseshit, man. YouTube's fucking shit nowadays, I think. Like the only thing I watch on YouTube are fucking old YouTube videos. Cause I mean, you can only watch like, you know, I was subscribed to so many people that like I subscribed to from over the years that I unsubscribed from, because like they either took a real big change in the way they make their videos, or it's like, you know, I got 10 people talking about Marvel videos that I don't give a fuck about. Like, I like the guy as a person, but I don't give a fuck about Marvel reviews is clogging up my shit. And you know, even now, like there's stuff on here that I don't watch. Like I'm subscribed to them based off of like, you know, loyalty from like years ago. That, you know, they're not even doing that shit anymore. Like even like the Angry Video Game Nerd. I haven't watched one of. He's been putting out new videos, and I haven't watched one of those in so goddamn long because I'm just not really interested in that shit anymore. Like the new stuff. Like I'd throw on an old episode, like no problem, but I don't really want to, you know, after all the bullshit, like the played, like all the bullshit that these guys go through, it just like, it just pisses you off because it's like, why would you like, like I understand if people plagiarize, right? Like people do that, it's whatever. But like to when you're James Rolfe, like in doing that, like it was just so out of character and just like you're not writing these reviews. Like that's just weird to me. Like that's like if someone was like, I'm gonna write a fucking movie review for you to say on like how would I do that? You know, I couldn't do it. Anyways, back to fucking perusing the fucking yeah. Like there's some channels that you know I've been watching a lot of stuff about Western shit, like not just full length movies, but watching sort of like lists of like the best spaghetti western, this and that, and violent westerns and stuff like that. Because I'm looking for ideas for my comic. Like I seen like in Django, like when that guy cuts that fucker's ear off and makes him eat it. Like didn't expect that from a movie from '66. What I don't like about it is the algorithm, and more like Google search seems to bury what you actually want to watch. It's hard for me to find time to even watch. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like two fucking movies in 1 week for me, like that's groundbreaking. If you told me that like 10 years ago that like I don't have time to watch like I'd watch two movies in a week, I would not believe you. But like it's like now, no, it's a reality, man. You come home, I want to hang out with my wife. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking. Even I started a movie maybe it was last night. It was called Paganini Horror. It's on Tubi, and watched like the first 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, I gotta turn this off because I can already feel myself like falling asleep. I'm not committed to this. Like, you know, I've not watched Full Cheese Western, although I do believe I knew that he made one. Didn't he make a comedy one? Like some of these ones you look up and like it says comedy westerns. Like I don't want to watch a comedy western. I want to watch a straight up motherfucker. Like I'm so due to watch Fistful of Dollars, man. I've seen Good, the Bad, and the Ugly a million times. Seen Fistful of Dollars and Few Dollars More maybe like twice each. Um, this one guy that I watched on YouTube like probably like 15 years ago, he hasn't uploaded a video in probably 10 years, and then he just uploads a thing saying, "Oh, I made a new channel." Oh, you can skip Paganini's Horror. That film blows. Thank you for telling me that because I was like, ah, it's just like I couldn't get into it. Like I was like falling asleep. It's a girl walking around. Like, the fuck is this? Number 4 of the Apocalypse is worth checking out. Is that on Tubes? Fuck, I love Tubi, man. We watch Tubi all the goddamn time. So much good stuff on there. How about Tubi's new like intro? It goes like bang, Tubi, Tubi. Ah, crack my fucking. I'm not sure. Ah, no, man. Uh, I have been saving up some videos to watch of people that I like. Like the Maniac is a guy that I like on YouTube, and same with Moods. I have so many podcasts to listen to and all that shit. So that'll definitely come in handy when I'm doing the new comic. That's for sure. I don't think it does that on my TV, but my mom's I went to my mom's and saw that and was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like, Doobie. Stupid little fucking noise. Check out the Internet Archive as well, because that's how I found Great Silence. They got everything. Well, not everything, but they got so much stuff. Like I got my copy of Air Pirate Funnies. Where the fuck am I? Right there. That's a full length Air Pirate Funnies that I printed. Uh, but it costs like $11 to get printed at Staples. But $11 is better than paying fucking like 350 for an OG copy. And like even then, like I don't feel comfortable like buying, like giving some fucking asshole $350 like over the computer, and you don't even fucking like unless it was from like eBay or something, I guess, but like just from some guy, like you hear horror stories about motherfuckers online, like on Facebook groups, and they'll be like, kick this guy out, this guy's a fucking cocksucker, he ripped me off. And it's like, I don't want to get ripped like that. Like that fucking cartoonist kayfabe sale or like sellers market that was on Facebook. It had nothing to do with the show. But those fucking guys were all fucking dipshits as far as I'm concerned. It was all just whack stuff that no one's gonna fucking buy. I posted the I wasn't even really gonna sell it really, but maybe I will eventually. But the Domo, the Akira sealed, and the Japanese Akira issue 4 that I have. I just want, like, this guy offers me like fucking $30. So I'm like, are you insane? Like that Domo alone is worth fucking over $100, and the sealed Akira, you could probably fucking get some dumb shit to pay you $550 for it. Who knows? But it's just going about that process. I don't like fucking posting stuff on eBay. I've never sold anything over eBay or Amazon, and I really don't intend on doing that either, just because of the fucking hassle. Like I'd rather sell it to someone that's either a collector or, there's a kid in town that I've sold a lot of stuff to over the years, like a lot of just random shit, but I fucking I bet I got stuff that he might be interested in and I could unload that way, but for the most part everything you see in here is a keeper. It's just I got mountains of tapes downstairs. It's insanity, dude. Yeah, Internet Archive is fucking awesome. There's so much stuff. You can download right off of it a lot of times too, which is sick. Like I downloaded fucking Great Silence. Let me just double check that. Make sure I'm not a liar. The Great Silence 1080p. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. In English. 1080 fucking p. Yeah, I like in the Great Silence. I like in Great Silence how he's got like that weird thing for his gun. It's like a what is it called? It's like a shoulder mount for his Mauser. It's sick. It's sick. And like that one greasy guy, like I said, he's definitely the priest from Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Maybe he's a popular fucking actor over there. Who knows? I was one of the videos that's on my screen is basically like a Watch Mojo ripoff. It's like the 10 best Western movies ever made, and I don't agree with the list at all. The only thing I agreed with was that fucking Good, the Bad, and the Ugly's on there. Oh fuck! Oh man, I watched like some of this fucking video. Like I didn't. I heard about that Disney documentary that came out with them talking about like that one Nickelodeon guy being a fucking a fanook basically, and this guy made like a 2 hour video that I've listened to it its entirety, in sections. But man, I didn't realize that Nickelodeon was so fucked up. Is Day of Anger on Tubi? I kind of want to watch that. Sabotage is supposed to be pretty good too. I don't know if it's on there. I don't know. I've never heard of Sabotage. I have access to Tubi on here, but I don't have access to fucking typing right now because I got no batteries in that keyboard. And the keyboard is way the fuck on top of that. Like this could make you cringe, but I don't know. Like my computer's up there. Oh, we can go through these books. I'm not gonna do that right now, but Pretty crazy. There's one, Frankenstein's Mobster. That was a fucking letdown. Oh, I gotta flip this around. Yeah. The fucking world's just going weird, man. I just want to sit around and watch Western films right now. And I've been like really fucking kind of craving to play Red Dead Redemption again too. Cause I'm like, man, I need like, I really want to make this Western comic for 187 number 6, but like I need to do some quality research, like on like clothing especially. I want the clothing to be more, um, I don't know, not as like cartoonish. I want it to be cartoonish, but I don't want it to be too like fucking ridiculous. There's like like suggested videos on here for Django clips. Um, fucking stupid shit on the fucking internet, man. Mental. There's a fucking video of this guy. I watched this guy on YouTube called Penguin Zero. Like he's known as Moist Critical, but this is an old video. It's 5 years old. It says, I watched the same porno video for 2 years. Here's what happened. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's the kind of shit that's like, dude, like, like I wouldn't watch that type of shit now, but it's crazy. But like I said, I'm really kind of I got bit by the YouTube video bug again, and, you know, definitely want to make some, see, there's some Edward Furlong shit in my suggested because I watched that fucking podcast. I didn't realize he was hooked on heroin for like fucking a long time. Like he was shooting it and everything. He's got a hell of a story. But he's not like he's not weird about it. He's actually pretty fucking oh fuck, there's a 30-minute phone conversation with Joe Pistone, who was Donnie Brasco, and Lefty. Like the actual fucking mobsters. I have to open that in a new tab because I like listening to shit like that. Fuck yeah. Fucking stupid shit everywhere I look though. Why Pirates of the Caribbean is the most underrated trilogy video. Yo, Pirates of the Caribbean is sick. I love all those Pirates of the Caribbean films. Tarantino and Joe Rogan. Like I'm kind of due to watch the some Tarantino classics, man. I haven't watched what exactly is clothing in Western? Just like a plain shirt. I think women's clothing probably has the well, like not. That's not. That's I should have. Okay, I shouldn't have said clothing accessories and stuff like the fucking like bandoliers, like with all the bullets everywhere, like the holsters and stuff. Because I thought whenever I draw a holster, it's just oh fuck. I always like go what the fuck. It takes me 20 times to get it right, and I want to like look at these movies because like I know like holsters a lot of times like they tie like on your belt, but they also kind of like tie to your thigh. You know, like those old westerny ones. I don't know if that's. I've never worn a fucking holster before, so. That's good. Like circa 1896. Yeah, I'm thinking this comic's going to be taking place in around 1880s, 1890s. Um, close to the Mexican border. I'll leave it at that. And I think it might be the best thing I'll ever create if it comes out the way that I have it in my head. Like the Blood Drunk came out pretty fucking good. I think that one's. I can't wait for you to see that, Radio, because like your comic is insane, dude. It's absolutely insane. I don't know how to pronounce the fucking title of it, Winesneski or some shit like that, but it looks so awesome. It's so sick. I'm excited. I'm excited for the next one, dude. I'm excited for that fucking like the page thing, like the idea we've been talking about like I know you did that page already, but I just think that's so sick. Because you basically have him like going into the cinema. Like I kind of like know what I would do for the next page. It'd be him buying like concession. You know what I mean? Buying concession, I think would look. I don't know. I feel very good in terms of like creating shit right now because I have so many fucking ideas. Like like mostly comics, but like like wanting to shoot videos on YouTube again because uh watching films is such like a passion of mine that I've just kind of like left stagnant for so long. But now I'm like, you know, there's no fucking reason I can't wake up. Why can't I wake up an extra hour or two early to watch a fucking film in the morning? You know what I mean? And then I can, I like waking up earlier, but at the same time, like nights where I go to bed like late as fuck. Like if I have to drive her, like my wife, to work in the morning, like we got to leave here at like 9:30 or whatever, and it's sometimes it's brutal. And then like by the time I get home, I'm like, well, I'll just stay awake, and then halfway through work, I'm like passing out. You know what I mean? Fucking crazy. My buddy Hippie bought 2 copies of 187 number 5, which is sick. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do with the second one. I feel bad that I don't have like a what's it called, like a side zine to go with it this time. But I couldn't get it together. Like I kept changing like how I wanted to do it. Didn't get the stickers in time. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm shipping these out. So now I think there's like 19 more issues to be shipped out. But some motherfuckers commented on my shit. Some guy left a comment the other day on my vinyl documentary. Where is it? He wrote dial. His comment was dial a cliche. I thought the concession could be a good next step. Fuck yeah. Dial a cliche. And I like look on the guy saying he's got nothing. It's like, whatever, dude. Like, fuck you. Where's your fucking documentary? Do you know what I mean? Like that's the way, like if someone leaves a goofy comment and it happens, like whenever they leave, if it's just like some like sad fucking pieces, like if they make videos at all, and if they're just like some sad fucking like person, I don't even bother with it, man. I never fucking respond to bullshit anyway because I don't want to, I'm 31 years old. I'm not interested in having a flame war with anybody. But I used to like this stuff when people would like say a goofy thing. I would like it and heart it. I'd like to like fuck with them. I guess I don't know. Wouldn't do that now because, like I said, I don't got no time for that bullshit. Unless I was feeling saucy. Dial a cliche. What the fuck does that even mean? Especially on a 5-year-old. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like when I read that, I was like, okay, what you're like. First of all, I can tell you right now, like we got 3 different people to tell us, that answered our list of questions. We didn't fucking like get none of those answers or what those people say. Those 3 guys, like one being my dad, like nothing that they said was like fed to them. You know what I mean? Like we just fucking asked them the same questions and they all had different answers. So like saying it's dial a cliche, like I don't know. Like I said, the guy his vinyl documentary is probably so much better than mine anyway. As soon as he fucking makes it, fuckers. That's crazy. Like my YouTube, like the reason I use YouTube is like a tool for like fun and like talking to you, talking to you, radio, and like talking to Trash Dash and all that shit. Me like talking to all the motherfuckers. But YouTube. I've never looked at YouTube as like a way that I'm gonna pay my rent. You know how much fucking like to pay your rent with YouTube, you have to be getting millions of views, man, guaranteed. It's crazy. I don't want to fucking do. I don't want to turn this hobby into fucking. If I don't talk about my fucking Patreon and fucking uh Manscape bullshit and the fucking stupid soap, the Sasquatch soap, that like those old videos where that guy would be like, you need to smell good. And I fucking wanted that guy to jump into the fucking vat of melted soap and fucking slowly be melted away into the soap. That's how much I hated that fuck. Tommy Gun's in the house. What's going on, Tommy Gun? How you doing? It's Friday night smokes. You missed. I was smoking actual fucking, not in this room, but like out on the front, like in my wife's office. Um, but I'm good and fucking stoned. But you know what I need? I need a toke. I got a vape in my pocket. How about a rocket for your pocket? I got the two needs of the world. I got a lighter and a vape. Let's take a nice one for the children. Oh, it's kind of hot. Fuck, it's probably on. One time I was fucking somewhere, and I could smell weed all of a sudden, and like the fucking thing was on in my pocket. I didn't inhale, so you don't have to worry. Fuck. My fucking dogs are like, what's wrong with this guy? That was the fattest toke of all time. Fucked me into submission. Smoke my greens in a small brass pipe. No backy, real nice. My dad smokes his fucking he smokes his weed through a little tiny brass pipe as well. He also has a little wooden, like not little, it's pretty big wooden pipe that he made. One time me and my friend found his like all of his cutoffs, like little stems and like little leaves and bullshit that he was like saving to make oil with, and we smoked it all in that wooden pipe like over like in a night. Like, and he probably had like a half ounce of the stuff, but like you needed to smoke a lot of it. What can you do? There's the old man mask up there. Some tapes. There's those garbage pail fucking cards that I can't print until I get some sticker paper tomorrow and fucking run off about a fucking couple dozen of them. Hell yeah. Those are supposed to be given away with every issue of issue 5, but I was like, you know what? I can't deal with the fucking bullshit of that print shop, and like I've been wanting a printer for a long time, so I'm looking forward to it. Are the brass ones called protopipes? The old man mask. Yeah, the old man mask, man. That was in the movie that I made called The Old Man. My dad wore that, and then and then at the end of that movie, he like bites into some shit. Like that was actual fucking. I don't know if it was beef liver or some, but it was some weird shit. And he's like, I'm like, will you bite into that? And he's like, fuck yeah. And then he did. And there's a video on. My brother took a video of me filming that, and I wish I had that right now to put on display, but it's hilarious. Cause like you can tell, like I didn't think he was. I knew he would do it. Like I know he would do it, but like to see him do it was so insane. I remember one night, the first time I felt like an actual filmmaker. Well, not the first time, cause maybe like I don't know, a few times. Like when I did that spinning knife fucking movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. It was called Afrodeath. Like seeing that like play was insane to me. But when we did that movie in my basement at the old house, Marauder in the video store, and like my dad had all that makeup on his face and all that shit, and like it was right in front of me. Like it was the most. Kayla did the makeup. It was phenomenal. It was like the craziest thing I ever fucking seen, and like all around me is like cameras and like fucking lights and like all that shit. And I was like, man, this is awesome. And I got like the really fucking high off that making short films for a while. I want to. I have a few ideas, but just wait. The last, especially like the last 6 months have been so fucking busy for me, man. Like getting engaged and fucking moving into this house and all that stuff. It's been like we're still kind of like I feel home. I feel home, but I'm still like, you know, I don't even really think of the apartment anymore. I just think of you know, I don't even know what I think of. It's different, you know what I mean? It's different. Like going back from like not being in a house in a long time is it's different. It's sick though because like we have this whole fucking place to ourselves. Us and the fucking dogs. There's one of them right there. You can see him. There's Oliver. Zeke's behind me somewhere. You made him bite into awful. What the fuck? You made bite. I didn't make him. He fuck. I was like, hey, would you do that? I was like, cause it would be fucked. And he was like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. So yeah. That knife trick was sick. Yeah, that knife trick was. We put that switchblade on a fucking drill, and Yeah, I remember as soon as I showed that. This is I'll talk about this because I don't give a fuck at this point. I probably said it before, but one of my film professors when I went to fucking film school, remember, and I showed him that, and it was a minute long project. He's the one that gave us the project. It had to be a 60-second action sequence, and that's what Afrodeath was. It was my 60-second action sequence, and he was fucking playing a game on his phone as I'm trying to show him my film. I'm like, do you want to check it out? He's like, yeah, sure. And like, I'm showing it to him. I look over at him because he had his phone in his hand and he's playing a game on his phone. Like his thumb is like, I was like, as soon as that happened, I fucking played out like the last like 15 seconds or whatever, and then I never fucking took that guy seriously again. I never took him seriously in the beginning, but like that pissed me off because I'm like, dude, like what the fuck? And that guy can suck my dick. I forget what his name was, but it pissed me off to no end. And that had a gun in it as well, so that they were like, "Oh, what the fuck? You can't play this or whatever." And like the one guy who was actually really cool, the one guy Morgan that was the one television production professor, such a fucking nice guy, man. He did something really nice for me when my grandpa passed away, and it was I'll never forget it. And I actually seen him at Shockstock one year with when I was with my dad, and he like Morgan like talked me up like so heavy. He was like, "Man, he's like your son is a fucking great man and this and that." And like the whole 9 yards, and like my dad, I could tell like he was like, "Thank you." Like I could tell like he had like a fucking like tear nearly in his eye, right? Cuz you know, someone's talking good about your son, and like I never fucked that guy over or anything like that, you know. He taught television and I wanted to do film, so when it came to do the split like in your second year, I went to film and didn't really get him again, so and he told us these crazy stories, man, like crazy stories about like when he was like doing film, like up in I don't know if it was like somewhere like northern, like up in northern Ontario, like just it's wild to think of, you know what I mean? Because like now, like I'm content with what I do now. Like I have my 9 to 5. It's not 9 to 5 though, but I have my job and I come home and then I fucking work on art and all that kind of stuff, and it's I'm fine with that. But like back, I can only imagine like being like 20 years old and just like kind of working on these like shows and stuff, like getting paid to do that stuff because like it's hard work, but at the same time it's like it's easy as fuck, you know. Anyways, didn't mean to go on a tangent. Your VHS boots are decent. I appreciate that. The VHS boots, that's the stack them up there, so that one tier in the corner, those are all bootlegs that I made. All these other stuff are actual clamshells and stuff. There's some boots, obviously, but um, sealed Clockwork Orange for fuck's sakes. Yeah, some good stuff. My cousin bought me that Raphael. So much fucking shit, dude. Oh fuck, it's like zoomed in on my forehead. Yeah, teachers are hit and miss big time in school. There were some cool ones, but I just like I wish I had a teacher that was like into underground comics and fucking smoked dope and was obsessed with giallo films. Then I would have been like, yo, I'm coming to school every day. I'll take your shit class and then tell me about some good films to find. Crazy. It's so windy out. I'm still coughing off that toke. I'm gonna send you something eventually. I think you'll dig. I appreciate that. Radio, if you ever do decide to send me anything, like I'm not saying do that. Like I know you've sent me shit in the past and all that. I've sent you shit and all that kind of shit, but don't send it to the address that unless it's like the size of a fucking like zine, like in that size of a like package. I got to get you to send it to my mom's place because I don't trust stuff being left on porches. You know, I have a very fucking you know, I don't like shit being left on my porch. Like whenever I order shit, I always get it ordered to my mom's place. Um, and even like the mailbox, like here, like if sometimes I would forget to like check it, and the one time fucking zines got sent back to me, and they were wet, and I was like, no, because it's a wooden fucking mailbox. Gotta get a metal one. I'd like to get a metal one with a fucking lock on it. To be honest with you, put a thing that says no flyers because I keep getting all these goddamn flyers. It's a piss off, dude. Big time piss off. Yeah, I'm the same way getting stuff shipped. That's why I got a PO. I need to get that too, man. I've been thinking about that. Cause like I don't like to have to like bother my mom and be like, oh, can you be like? I remember when I was like obsessed when I was doing graffiti and I would get paint shipped to her place, and she'd be like, oh, there's like a fucking 500-pound box here. She was never like cunty like that about it, but like they're heavy, and I didn't want her to have to like fucking move it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, here, mom, move this fucking box of paint. You know, they were heavy boxes, man. A lot of times I would get 2 orders of fucking paint once. Waste. I mean, I had a good time doing it, but like when I think about the money aspect of it, I'm like, you know what? Money well spent. Definitely. Where do you go? I guess you just go to a post office. Say, I want a PO box. What does that run you? Whatever you pay is definitely not going to be what we fucking pay up here. It's going to be 20 times the price. You know what's insane is fuck, I feel like the camera's like right in my face. I feel like I'm going like this. Yeah, you know what's insane? But now I forgot my train of thought. Fuck. Oh, right there. That box. That's the stock. That's everything I have. Zine wise. I need to fucking like sort out like sets of stuff. You know. I've been thinking about hitting up some like distributors, like distros, like zine distros and stuff, and being like, hey, I do like a comic called Filthy Ralph. Could bundle like all 4 of them together, and you could like how does it work? You know what I mean? Because like it's adults only. It'd have to be like it would have to like have some kind of marking on it, like in the store that says like adults only. Um, Crude fucking humor and stuff like that. So in the States you can do it all online. I think it was like $100 annually, but you can do it like quarterly. Not bad. I'm fucking stoned. Fucking dogs are breathing loud. So fucking windy today. I barely did anything at work. Probably be fired on Monday. No. Fuck. There's there's a guy at my work. He's a truck driver, and he's like the most truck drivery guy you'd ever. His name's Fred, and he's got like fucking like basically 2 teeth like spaced far apart, and but he's just so funny. Like he says like oh Tay, he literally says oh Tay, and he'd be like, ah fuck, I had to stop and get a coffee. I did. Like he says like I did, I like he'd say it twice, and I'm just like, man, you are gonna be in a comic book one day. All right. There's a few people there that, but I don't want to like, you know, like my boss could definitely be in a comic, but I wouldn't do that while he's my boss because I'd be like fucked up, you know. If he found it ever, like I drew him before as a cartoon. Like this is a long time when I first started working there, like 2 years ago. I drew a photo of him, like very rough, and he has it on his fridge, and he showed me a photo of it like recently, and I'm like, dude, that's on your fridge. He's like, yeah. He's like, you're like my kid, and I'm like, yeah. Well, give me some more money then if I'm like your kid. That's why I was just like, give me some cash. Some of that good fucking. Give me some of that nasty cheese. Speaking of nasty cheese, it's good cheese, but Kayla's mom hooked us up with a fucking big fucking slice of São Jorge, which is Portuguese cheese, man. It is fucking good. I think it's like it's like creamy. It's more creamier than like I don't know. It's really good cheese, but like I said to like I'll put it on a sandwich with mustard, and like they all think that's insane. Like that's a waste of Portuguese cheese, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I want mustard. Like they put butter on. They take this might sound maybe this sounds normal to you, but this is fucked to me. Piece of bread, or take a bun and butter it, and then put cheese on it, and that's it, and eat it like that. That's what they do. And I'm like, no, it's already a creamy cheese. right? I'm not gonna fucking put butter with an extra creamy cheese unless it's going on toast and the butter's gonna melt. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you though. They're pretty. There are probably some pretty decent distros. Yeah, I'm thinking Toronto. Thinking Toronto, and I'm probably gonna start to market it more on the 187 page. Like I want to do like a new intro for YouTube as well. Like, and I also want to do like a little bit thing that is like a Cinema 187 sort of advertisement because like I don't really everything is based off of Instagram basically or like YouTube sometimes I guess, but most of the purchases and interactions I've had with people about the zines has strictly been through Instagram, which is fine. I don't mind using Instagram, but I one thing that's gonna have to happen is getting a bigger stapler because I'm setting up the deadline for issue 4 or issue 666 is gonna be September 1st. So that leaves us with all of May. Holy fuck, I'm so stoned. All of May, June, July, August, 4 months to do another comic. Like I think, like I did that last one in 2 months, so 4 months it should be. You know, like doing a western. Like there's definitely gonna be a standoff. There's definitely gonna be a fucking like graveyard scene and a fucking saloon scene. I think most of it's probably gonna take place like it's okay, so basically in my head the setting is like border like it's in the Mexican border basically where people cross the border and shit like that to come into Mexico. I want there to be a saloon, I want there to be a graveyard, and I want there to be like a sick fucking sort of like shack. Like basically the store the first page of the story is basically a guy uh taking a piss outside of his like shanty kind of thing. But I kind of want to go like Mike Mignola a little bit and sort of do like heavy blacks and I'm still in the like the working process of this thing. I haven't done layouts or anything like that. I'm just working on the story of what happens. But guy takes a piss and then he gets all of his stuff on like inside of his shack. Like he puts his gun belt on. Like that's why I want to know like with the bandoliers like exactly what they look like. I want to know exactly what the fucking holsters look like. I want to know exactly how to draw the revolvers and stuff like that because I could probably draw a good revolver, but I want it to be accurate. But in like if you look at the one of my favorite pieces I ever did was that Videodrome Filthy Ralph page. And if you look at that fucking one, like all of like the little like stereo equipment and stuff, like it's cartoonish, but like that like that type of thing is real, if that makes sense. And that's how I want the guns to look. I don't want them to look like over borderline, like fucking like Mickey Mouse fat and all that kind of shit. I've done the same shit with drawing people, man. I probably will unload some of the weird shit that's happened to me in life eventually. I think everybody's gonna do that eventually. Like that'll be down the road once we've lived more. Oh hell, I got a graveyard scene too. I'm thinking a grocery store, video store as well. That's sick. A grocery store. That's cool, man. Yeah, I definitely. Graveyard for sure, and a motherfucking saloon. I gotta do a saloon. Cause like I want to do like a card game. I want there to be like characters playing cards like at one point. Like not necessarily like our main characters, but like I want that to be happening in a bar. You know, like with a fucking bottle of booze and all that shit. Like I'm inspired, man. Like I just need to check out a few Clint Eastwood flicks and go about it. I want to play Red Dead a few times. Like I haven't played Red Dead in so fucking long. I got it. I have like I did a video with my video game collection like fucking when I lived at the apartment and like it's all good shit. Like for me personally. Understandable. I feel like now if I spent more time referencing, I could have stuff looking tighter, but I feel like I've gotten a lot better at drawing off a dome. Yeah. Yeah, because you can draw, like I said, you can draw a revolver, but like you fucking, if you want to look super realistic, like even when I want to draw like a revolver, I still sometimes will fucking, not just revolvers, but like any kind of thing that's an actual item. I like to at least look at it and I can be like, okay, like when you get 1875, I did a piece for Riki-oh. And when you see that, like I watched the clip of the film and that was it. And then like a couple of fucking weeks later, I drew that shit. Um, you know, so the only thing I went back, I went back to look because I had to look at like how the meat was coming out of the bottom of the fucking thing. If you know what I mean. Mental. You know what else I have over here? Unmade. I got like 20 copies of Blood Drunk, like standalone, which I'm gonna flood a couple of bookstores with. I'm gonna go to Odyssey, drop off probably 10, drop off 10 downtown at fucking City Lights. Like this one, I'm more confident with being able to like take more play. Like Filthy Ralph is kind of like, you know, I wouldn't. I literally wouldn't want a kid to find that, because it's fucked up. But with Blood Drunk, like, there's no like, there's one word that's bad and it's in fucking a different language. So if a kid finds it, like, it's a violent comic. That's it. It's not sexual or anything like that. So City Light's gonna get a stack. Odyssey's gonna get a stack. Um, yeah. I feel like I want to get more involved with like certain shit, but I just feel like I'm so uh alienated with like the type of stuff I do. Like I feel everyone else that's doing the same kind of stuff as me, which are like a handful of people I can think of that are local, are all in Toronto, and it's like fuck, you could go to Toronto to fucking hang out with these guys. Like I don't know, man. It's too fucking far. It's too far, and then you're fucked for parking, dude. Like going to Toronto is like a fucking, unless you know spot. I know spots to park there, because like me and Kayla are fine with parking at this one place that we park at, and then we're in like an art district basically, like not like a fucking like hoity-toity, but like there's tons of tattoo shops and tons of fucking just like cool little stores and shit like that, like all kinds of stuff. So we park basically underneath of a grocery store in a parking garage, and then we fucking walk for like 5 fucking minutes, and boom, we're like right there. Maybe not even 5 minutes. We walk for like 3 minutes, and then we're. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we're just our own kind of dying. It is. It's exact. You just nailed it, dude. Because like we just want to like make our comic. Like you go to those zine fairs and stuff. There's so much stuff that like the only thing that was at that zine fair. There was two people. There was I forget what her name is, but she did this Batman comic, and there was the guy, I believe his name is Mitch Housey, or his Instagram is Housey Cult, and he did that Michael Mouse book. And everyone else, there was like maybe 30 more people, maybe 25 or 20, I don't know, but none of it interests me at all. At all. It was all just like random shit that I was like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. Some people find that shit awesome, whatever it is, but like political zines and like gender like zines and shit like that, like I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, I couldn't, even when I left that fucking zine fair, and anyone that worked the table there will can fucking attest to this. I walked around that entire place and I handed people all of my remaining shit that I brought with me. Everything. I was like, here, check it out, check it out, check it out. And people were like, oh, here, thank you. And like, I respect them for being like, oh, here, let's trade. I'll give you this. And like, sure, thank you. I take it. And it's just stuff that I don't, it's not for me. I want to fucking look at comics about like, you know, crazy shit. You know, I want to look at stuff that's made by people that I know. You know what I mean? Like, that's why it's always fun to see like your newest shit, man. Because I still remember that night that I was sitting there and I looked and I seen the Filthy Ralph like on the table of the Vincent Price comic, and I shit you not, I like slapped my knee and I was like, no fucking way. I like looked and I'm like, this is insanity. This is absolutely insanity. Cause like I'd seen the files and everything, but I just didn't look like that close, I guess. And then when I was looking at it in print, dude, like you know what you should do? You should take every comic you've ever done and put it into one like thing. You know what I mean? Like, cause that would be sick to see all the fucking progress. Like I found an unmade color copy of Coffee the other day. It's actually on this thing. You could probably see a piece of it underneath, or maybe on that pile, or where somewhere in that pile of shit is a color copy of Coffee. The price comic was definitely supposed to be inside. Oh, dude, it's the best, man. And like the best part about that, fuck you, Morgan. Especially when you're like super big. Like I haven't looked through those in a while, but like I feel like I need to, because now that Five's in print, I can sit there and like flip through all of them, and like every time I see that fuck you, Morgan, I lose my mind. Oh, I'm so stoked about these zines, man. Fuck. 187 issue 6 is gonna be insane. But like I gotta look into getting a better stapler or something that can go through like a few more pages. Did you ever see that brain that wouldn't die thing I did? Where was that in? Because I don't know. Did you send me that? I don't know. If I'd seen it, I don't know. This is a fucking conversation between Donnie Brasco and Lefty. I'm not gonna watch that right now. I'm so stoned. Oh, dude. I should bust out a box of comics. Go through a box of comics on this fucking bitch or what? Are you 666 if you're into that radio? If you're fucking gonna bounce soon, then I'm not gonna fucking go through the hassle, but let me know. It doesn't have to be comics, but it can definitely be something sick. What the fuck is this? These shorts have like taken over YouTube, man. All we need is sleeves. I'll send you a copy. Okay, maybe I did see it. Do you know which all we need it was? Shout out to All We Need Is Sleaze. That dude's making music now, I think. I followed. I know he is. He's making music. So that's pretty dope. Wish I knew what his name was on there. I'd be able to tell you, but I don't. One thing about doing this live thing off of this is I fucking can't like go on my phone, or maybe I can, but I don't want to like try to close this. Here's a random video that some guy uploaded that's just on like the homepage. It says, the thumbnail says, outrage in the comics fandom is too persuasive. And it says, why do so many comic book fans seem to hate comics? Yeah, I don't know. I can't stay too long, so that might be a little more. Yeah, that's fine, dude. I can't remember which issue. And yeah, he's doing some cool blue stuff under Asinine, or Asinin, Anson. Yeah. I gotta check his shit out. I should ask him if he fucking is like what's good with his zine, if he's gonna do any more of that, because his shit is like his honestly, like between him and Chopping Heads had like the best quality made stuff that I ever seen, that were just made by like some motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Shout out to everyone making zines out there. I haven't bought, like the last one I bought was that Overdose, but honestly, like it's like that Overdose was $56 Canadian when it was all said and done. Right there, the saw blade one. And it's like everyone's shit is super expensive, so it's hard to fucking, I'd like to be able to get everyone's stuff, but I don't know. You know what I think I'm gonna do, Radio? I think I'm gonna shut this down, and then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record some videos of some stuff. I'll pull out the box of zines or something and go from there. I'm feeling like a zine, like a video making mode right now. So plus I know you got to bounce soon, so yeah, $56, dude. It's fucked. So I appreciate you for stopping by. Everyone that stopped by, Tommy Gunn. I think someone else might have, but anyways, uh, have a good night and adios. Fuck.